Good morning, students. So up to now we covered in inverse Laplace transform. We covered four concepts. That is four properties of inverse Laplace transform. The first one is linearity property of inverse Laplace transforms. Second one is first shifting theorem of inverse Laplace transform. Third one is change scale property, and the last fourth one is second shifting theorem. So we see in detail about all those four concepts. Today what we are going to learn is use of partial fractions to find inverse Laplace transforms. So by using partial fractions we can find inverse Laplace transforms. Let us see today. So in first semester itself you learned about partial fractions. So if you are unable to recall, let us go for I will recall for you some basic things of partial fractions. So this is, if a rational fraction is px plus q by x plus a into x plus b, then partial fraction can be written as a by x plus a plus b by x plus b, where a comma b are arbitrary constants, capital A comma capital B are constants. If a rational fraction is px plus q by x plus a, x plus b, x plus c, then it is a by x plus a, b by x plus b, c by x plus c, where a, b and c are arbitrary constants. And the third one is px plus q by x plus a whole square, then it is a by x plus a whole power of 1 plus b by x plus a whole power of 2. If it is cube here, then you will get here plus c by, you will get plus c by x plus a whole power of 3, like that. If it is 4, then up to 4, plus if it is power 5, then it is up to 5, like that it comes. So for whole square, x power of x plus a whole power of 1 and x plus a whole power of 2. For whole cube, then whole cube, like that it goes on. So that is a property. Last one, px plus q by x plus a into x square plus bx plus c, where this is a quadratic factor. X square plus bx plus c is a quadratic factor. So let me, 1 minute, let me put in aeroplane mode so that you won't get any messages like that. Okay. So what is here? Here ax plus x square plus bx plus c is a irreducible quadratic factor. That is, you cannot convert into this quadratic expression in terms of linear factors. You cannot write. So in this case, for linear factor x plus a, we are having a by x plus a. For quadratic x square plus bx plus c, denominator we are in quadratic, therefore you have to write numerator linear, therefore bx plus c by x square plus bx plus c, that's what you have to write. So for quadratic you have to, whatever the numerator becomes bx plus c by x square plus bx plus c. These are rational fractions, can be written in terms of partial fractions. Are able to get it? So note it down, px plus q by x plus a into x plus b. So for each linear you have to write one partial, a by x plus a plus b by x plus b. Px plus q by x plus a into x plus b into x plus c, then the a by x plus a plus b by x plus b plus c by x plus c. Third one, px plus q by x plus a whole square, then a by x plus a plus b by x plus a whole square. Fourth one, px plus q by x plus a into x square plus bx plus c. Then you can write it as, for linear, a by x plus a. For quadratic, you have to write numerator linear bx plus c by x square plus bx plus c. So this is how we convert rational fractions into partial fractions. By using these partial fractions, now we are going to deal with how to find inverse Laplace transforms. Use of partial fractions. to find inverse Laplace transforms. So let us see. Yes, let us do the problems. So you are going to do as many problems as possible, because in this COVID-19 situation many of you are at home and without any textbooks. So that's why I am giving solutions of many problems, and also one or two homework problems. Very less homework and more classwork we are doing in this online classes. This is the fourth day of online class. So what we are learning here, use of partial fractions to find inverse Laplace transform. So just in previous slide, what able to know that rational fractions, how we rational fractions can convert it into partial fractions. Now by using these partial fractions we find inverse Laplace transforms. Now you see, let us go for the problem, first problem. So what is the first problem? Find L inverse of 1 by x minus 1 into x plus 3. So now 1 by x minus 1 into x plus 3. So in denominator what you are having, we are having two linear factors, product of 2 x minus 1 and x plus 3. So for x minus 1 you have to write a by x minus 1, and x plus 3 you have to write b by x plus 3. For two linear factors you have to write separately a by and b by. Now taking LCM, what is LCM? X minus 1 into x plus 3, x minus 1 cancel, x plus 3, a into x plus 3 plus b into x minus 1. Now you can cancel the denominators, then equate the numerators. What is the numerator? 1. In right hand side, a into x plus 3 plus b into x minus 1. Here what you need to find a value and b value. You need to find a and b constants. We need to find. To find a value, to find a, you must make b 0. This must be 0. To find a, you have to make b 0. To make b 0, what to do? To make b 0, put s is equal to 1. Putting s is equal to 1, you will get a into 4, a is equal to 1 by 4. Now what you have to take? You have to make a0 to get b value. How to make a0? Put s is equal to minus 3. Putting s is equal to minus 3, a value becomes 0. Then 1 is equal to b into minus 4. That b is equal to minus 1 by 4. So what is a value? A value you got as 1 by 4, and b value you get b is equal to minus 1 by 4. Now so at place of a you have to write 1 by 4, and at place of b you have to write minus 1 by 4. Continuation of the problem. This is 1 by x minus 1 into x plus 3 is equal to a by a is equal to 1 by 4 minus b by b is equal to minus 1 by 4. So 1 by 4 by x minus 1 minus 1 by 4 by x plus 3. You can take 1 by 4 common. Take 1 by 4 common. So L inverse of 1 by s minus 1 into s plus 3 is equal to 1 by 4 of L inverse of 1 by x minus 1 minus 1 by x plus 3. So what is the standard formula you are using here? Yes, that is L inverse of 1 by x minus a. L inverse of 1 by x minus a, e power of at. For minus you have to write plus, therefore it is e power of t. And L inverse of 1 by s plus a, L inverse of 1 by s plus 3, L inverse of 1 by s plus 3. For plus you have to write minus, e power of minus 3t. So what is answer? Answer is 1 by 4 into e power of t minus e power of 3t. So this is how we find inverse Laplace transform. Inverse Laplace transform. This is how we find this inverse Laplace transform. Using partial fractions we find a value and b value, substitute a value and b value, then apply inverse Laplace transform, you get answer. So very easy. This is our first problem. By using inverse Laplace transform we can find, by using partial fractions you can find inverse Laplace transform. So problem is somewhat lengthy, that's why I am covering in 2 slides. This is the first slide where we find a value and b value. Now after substituting a value and b value, apply inverse Laplace transform using standard formulas. You got 1 by 4 into e power of t minus e power of minus 3t. So this is our first problem. Now let us go to the second problem. So it is somewhat different. You see, find L inverse of 1 by s square plus 6s plus 5. So in first problem, what is in first problem? Here we have linear factors in denominator s minus 1 into s plus 3. But coming to this second problem, there are no linear factors. It is quadratic equation, quadratic expression x square plus 6x plus 5. Now convert this quadratic expression into linear factors. X square plus 6x plus 5 can be written as 6x can be written as 5s plus s. So s common, s plus 5 plus 1 common, s plus 5. Therefore this quadratic expression becomes s plus 5 into s plus 1. Now this is what given 1 by s square plus 6x plus 5. At place of x square plus 6x plus 5 you can write s plus 1 into s plus 5 by using partial fractions. For s plus 1 it is a by s plus 1 and s plus 5 it is b by s plus 1. Now take LCM. LCM is s plus 1 into s plus 5. Cancel the denominators and equate the numerators. What is the numerator? 1. And right hand side a into x plus 5 plus b into x plus 1. Therefore, what you got? 1 is equal to a into x plus 5 plus b into x plus 1. Now you have to find a value and b value. How to find a value and b value? Now, so what you got? 1 is equal to a into x plus 5 plus b into x plus 1. To find a value, b must be 0. To make b 0, put x is equal to minus 1. You get 1 is equal to a into 4 and a equal to 1 by 4. And to make a value 0, put s is equal to minus 5. You get 1 is equal to b into minus 4. That is b is equal to minus 1 by 4. Now substitute a value and b value. So this is our given problem, linear factors. Now find substitute a value, b value. 1 by 4 common. L inverse of 1 by s plus 1 minus 1 by s plus 5. Using standard formulas, you will get answer 1 by 4 into e power of minus t minus e power of minus 5t. This is our second problem. You see, this is our first slide of second problem. Note it down. If you are not able to, just note it down. Let us go on. Are you getting what is the difference between first problem and second problem? In first problem, denominator have product of two linear factors, but here in second problem you are having denominator quadratic expression. Convert quadratic expression into two linear factors, factorization method. Then as it is same, very similar to the first problem. Only the change here is, what is the change here is? Change here is converting the quadratic expression into linear factors. This is the change from the first problem. So everything else is very similar to first problem. So at place of quadratic expression you have to write these linear factors, then follow the same as first problem. That gives answer. So this is our second problem. If you note it down, then we will move on to the next problem, guys. Now third problem. So let us move on to the third problem. We are going to cover many problems with solutions. Okay. So what is the third problem is find L inverse of 3s plus 7 by s square minus 2s minus 3. Again you are having quadratic. You have to convert quadratic into linear factors. S square minus 2s minus 3 can be written as s square minus 3s plus s minus 3. So once if you add these two, you have to get minus 2, and if you multiply these two, you have to get minus 3. So take common s minus 3 plus 1 common s minus 3. It is s minus 3 into s plus 1. So we converted quadratic into linear factors. Now at place of quadratic write linear factors. Now 3s plus 7 by s minus 3 into s plus 1. Partial fractions you can write for s minus 3 a by s minus 3. For s plus 1 you can write b by s plus 1. So we write it in quadratic into linear factors and linear into partial fractions. Now take LCM s minus 3 into s plus 1, a into s plus 1 plus b into s 3. Cancel the denominators and equate the numerators. These are the numerators are equal. 3s plus 7 is equal to a into s plus 1 plus b into s minus 3. Now you have to get a value and b value. To get a value, we have to make b0. How to make b0? Put s is equal to 3. To get b value, you have to make a0. How to make a0? Put s is equal to minus 1. That's it. So let us find a value and b value from the equation. 3s plus 7 is equal to a into s plus 1 plus b into s minus 3. So let us see how you can able to find a and b. 3s plus 7 is equal to, you are having a into s plus 1 plus b into s minus 3. To find a value, you have to make b0. To make b0, put s is equal to 3. Put s is equal to 3. Then you will get 3 into 3 plus 7 is equal to a into 4. That is 16 is equal to a into 4. A is equal to 16 by 4. That is a is equal to 4. To make a0, put s is equal to minus 1. 3 into minus 1 plus 7 is equal to b into minus 4. That is 4 is equal to minus 4b. b is equal to minus 1. So you got a value and b value. A is equal to 4 and b is equal to minus 1. Now substitute. 3s plus 7 by s square minus 2s minus 3 becomes a value 4 and b value minus 1. 4 by s minus 3 minus 1 by s plus 1. So by partial fractions we convert rational fractions into partial fractions. Now substitute and apply standard formula. L inverse of 1 by s minus L inverse of 1 by s minus 3 is, for s minus a it is e power of 80, for 1 by s minus 3 it is e power of 3t, and L inverse of 1 by s plus a, for s plus a it is e power of minus 80. Therefore L inverse of 1 by s plus 1 is e power of minus t. So answer is 4 into e power of 3t minus e power of minus t. This is our answer. This is the third problem. If you note it down, if you want you can note it down. This is our third problem. 3s plus 7 by s square minus 2s minus 3. So what is the difference from second and third first, second and third problem? In first, second, numerator is only 1, but here numerator is 3s plus 7. So numerators equal means you have to put s value to the both sides, at left hand side and also at right hand side. So whenever you are substituting s value, you have to substitute the s value to the left side also right side. That is a different thing that we come across it in third problem. In first two problems the right hand side is 1 only, but here we having function of s3s plus 7. So substitute s value in right and left, both sides you have to substitute. That is a different one we got in third problem. Are you able to get it? So this is unable to cover in one slide, that's why half problem we covered in first slide and next half we are covering in second slide. So this is a equal to 4 and b equal to minus 1. Substitute and apply standard formula of inverse Laplace transform. That gets answered 4 into e power of 3t minus e power of minus t. Very simple. Are you able to get it? So first of all, this quadratic can be written as linear factors, and these linear factors then you convert into partial fractions with a b constants. So take LCM, cancel denominator, equate numerators. After equating numerators, make b 0, put s is equal to 3, then find a value. To make a 0, put s is equal to -1 and find b value. You got a value and b value, a equal to 4 and b equal to -1. Substitute, apply standard formula, then write the answer. That is, you will get for 5 marks. I forget to tell you, using partial fractions, finding inverse Laplace transform, always in every semester and exam, you will get one problem for 5 marks. Very, very important. You will get 5 marks from this topic, that is finding inverse Laplace transforms by using partial fractions. Very important topic. So if you are able to note it down, let us go to the next slide. Shall I move to the next slide? Yes. Yes, this is the fourth problem of today's class. Previous question for 5 marks. Okay. You will get damn surely one question from this topic, and that is for 5 marks. You will get it for 5 marks. So this slide change. Fourth problem. Find L inverse of 3s plus 13 by s square plus 4s plus 3. Again, denominator you are having quadratic and numerator you are having s terms. So very similar to third problem you have to do as we did in third problem. In same way you have to do here. So what is that? Is first of all convert this quadratic. So 4s can be written as 3s plus s. If you add you will get 4, and if you multiply you will get 3. Okay, so take common, s plus 3 plus 1 common, s plus 3. So linear factors, s plus 3 into s plus 1. You got the linear factors. Now at place of quadratic, write linear, and for linear you can write partial fractions by using our first formula. It is for x plus 3, a by x plus 3 plus by for x plus 1, then b by x plus 1. Now you have to find a value and b value, then you have to substitute. To find a value and b value, take LCM and cancel the denominators and equate the numerators. What are the numerators? 3x plus 13 is equal to a into x plus 1 plus b into x plus 3. So this is, we equated the numerators here. Now we have to find a value and b value. Unable to get in one slide, the next half problem is in the next slide. Okay. So this is what we got. 3s plus 13 is equal to a into s plus 1 plus b into s plus 3. To make b 0, what you have to do? To make b 0, put s is equal to -3, then you get a is equal to -2. And to make a 0, put s is equal to -1 on both sides. Both sides you have to put it is 10. To b is equal to 10 by 2, then you get 5. So you got a value and b value. Now substitute in a partial fraction. A by s plus 3 means -2 by s plus 3, and b by s plus 1 means 5 by s plus 1. Apply linearity property. Take a constant outside. -2 into L inverse of 1 by s plus 3 plus 5 into L inverse of s plus 1 by s plus 1. Now use of the formula. L inverse of 1 by s plus a is e power of -80. Now e power of -3t. L inverse of 1 by s plus a, e power of -80. Now L inverse of 1 by s plus 1 is e power of -t. So what is the answer? At last the answer is -2 into e power of -3t plus 5 into e power of -t. So this is our fourth problem. Note it down. This is our first slide of fourth problem. You just note it down. Let us move on to the next problem. Have a patience because another 20 minutes to go. Why it's too lengthy means we are trying to cover as many problems as all types of problems. First two problems. First problem linear factors with the numerator 1. Second problem, the you got quadratic expression, you have to convert into linear. And third and fourth, quadratic expression in denominator, but numerator also having a s terms. So whenever you are substituting s value, you have to substitute in left side and also right side. So these are the types of problems, different types of problems we are dealing. That's why it takes a time. So write it. This is the first slide of fourth problem. Now I put the second slide. Note it down the second slide also. Just note it down this. Let us move on to. Let us next do the next problems. Another 20 minutes to go, guys. Let us try to cover all problems, all type problems, so that you can do any problem which comes in examination. So shall I move on? Yes, I think this is time to go for the next problem. Now the next problem is find L inverse of 1 by s square plus a square into s square plus b square where b greater than a. So very important, many times it is came for 5 marks and very simple, only 2-3 steps, but it is, you see, you have to know the formula here. What is the formula? 1 by s square plus a square into 1 by s square plus a square into s square plus b square can be written as 1 by b square minus a square. 1 by b square minus a square, by just you have to put in between minus 1 by s square. This is a formula. 1 by b square minus a square into 1 by s square plus a square minus 1 by s square plus b square. In between you have to put minus. That's it. You note down where b is greater than a. When b is greater than a, what you are having? We are having a formula. What is that? 1 by s square plus a square into s square plus b square is equal to 1 by b square minus a square into 1 by s square plus a square minus 1 by s square plus b square. Now substituting this in the given problem, 1 by b square minus a square is a constant outside of inverse Laplace transform. Then apply in L inverse of 1 by s square plus a square minus 1 by s square plus b square. What is the formula? Standard formula for 1 by s square plus a square is 1 by a sin a t, and 1 by s square plus b square is 1 by b sin bt. So here very easy, nothing is there. We are using the formula. This is the formula. Whenever b is greater than a, 1 by s square plus a square into s square plus b square is equal to, you can write 1 by b square minus a square into 1 by s square minus plus a square minus 1 by s square plus b square. Just use a formula gives you 5 marks. Very easy by applying applied formula. Now applied standard formulas of inverse Laplace transform which gives answer. Just note it down the problem. I will give few seconds to note it down. Come on guys, please note it down, and that the formula is important. Make sure that write the formula. So every problem you can observe, whenever we are using the formulas, I am noting down, I am writing in the solution, so that examiner is very happy to give you the full marks. So every time whenever you are using the formula, you have to give reference of it. You have to write it down in the box mentioning it. Okay, I remove it. Yes, take down. Now let us go to the next problem. Sixth one. What is that? Find L inverse of 1 by s square plus 1 into s square plus 9. Very similar to the previous problem. 1 by s square plus 1 into s square plus 9. 1 can be written as 1 square and 9 can be written as 3 square. Yes. So you are using the same formula 1 by s square plus a square into s square plus b square is equal to 1 by b square minus a square into 1 by s square plus a square minus 1 by s square plus b square, where b greater than a. So what is a b here? Here you 1 square and 3 square, b is 3. So by using the formula substituted place of b is equal to, what is b is equal to 3 and a is equal to 1. Now substitute in formula 1 by 3 square minus 1 square, L inverse of 1 by s square plus 1 minus 1 by s square plus 3 square. Now use standard formula L inverse of 1 by s square plus 1 square, that is L inverse of 1 by s square plus a square. What is that? 1 by a sin a t, a is equal to 1 means sin t. Here 1 by s square plus 3 square, 1 by 3 sin 3t. That gives answer. The answer is 1 by 8 into 3 square 9. 1 square 1, 9 minus 1, 8. So 1 by 8 into sin t minus 1 by 3 sin 3t. That is answer. Note it down. Let us go to the next problem again. So next problem, again very similar to the previous two problems. All these are previous questions in semester end exams for 5 marks. Here what is the seventh problem? Find L inverse of 1 by s square into s square plus 1. Again very similar problem. Here s square. So what is s square can be written as, you can write s square as s square minus 0 square. 0 square means 0. S square minus 0 means s square. So it is of the same formula. So apply the formula 1 by s square plus a square into s square plus b square is 1 by b square minus a square into 1 by s square plus a square minus 1 by s square plus b square, where b greater than 0. So what is a b value here? B is equal to 1. What is a b value? B is equal to 1 and a is equal to 0. Substitute b is equal to 1 and a is equal to 0 here. 1 square minus 0 square means 1. 1 by s square by 1 by s square plus 1 whole square. So what is the formula here? What is the standard formula? Which formula you are using here? L inverse of 1 by s square. L inverse of 1 by s power of n. 1 by s power of n is t power of n minus 1 by n minus 1 factorial. Here n is equal to 2. 2 means t power of 1 by 1 factorial, that is t. Now what is the standard formula here? L inverse of 1 by s square plus 1 square means it is of the form L inverse of 1 by s square plus a square. It is 1 by a sin a t. So here a is equal to 1 means 1 by 1 sin t, that is sin t. So what is answer? Answer is t minus sin t. T minus sin t is the answer. Very easy. Just note it down. Let us go to the next problem. All these are previous questions for 5 marks. Very easy problems. All these are previous questions. 7 problems we covered. 10 more minutes to go. Let us cover 2-3 problems. Let us cover 2-3 problems. Eighth problem. It is also very similar. Find L inverse of s by s square plus 1 into s square plus 9. Now in denominator, in numerator, what you are getting? S. So So what is the formula here? 1 by s square plus a square into s square plus b square is 1 by b square minus a square into 1 by s square plus a square minus 1 by s square plus b square. So where b greater than a. So apply the formula. Here you are having numerator s as it is. Apply the formula. For b square it is 9 and for a square it is 1. 9 minus 1 it is 8. S by s square plus 1 square minus s by s square plus 3 square. What is the standard formula here? The standard formula here is L inverse of s by s square plus a square is cos at. Now s by s square plus 1 square is cos t, and for L inverse of s by s square plus 3 square is cos 3t. So what is answer? Answer is 1 by 8 into cos t minus cos 3t. So everything is same. Here numerator you are getting s. So keep numerator as it is. So instead of L inverse of 1 by s square plus a square, now you are getting the formula L inverse of s by s square plus a square. That is, instead of 1 by s sin at, you are writing now cos at formula. So very similar to the previous questions, only difference is here in numerator you are getting s. So keep that numerator s as it is, then apply the formula and you will get answer. Note it down. Let us move on to the next one. Yes, the last problem of this class, the last one, this is the last one, ninth problem. What it says? What it says is, find L inverse of s by s power of 4 plus 5s square plus 4. So denominator is, it is s power of 4 plus 5s square plus 4. Now you have to write in factors. You have to write in factors. 5 can be written as 4 plus 1. If you add, you will get 5. If you multiply, you will get 4. So s square common, s square common, s square plus 4 plus 1 common, s square plus 4. Now s square plus 4 common, you will get s square plus 1. Now s square plus 4 common here, s square plus 4 common. Now what is the remaining? Here s square, here 1. That gives s square plus 1. So what you got? You are getting s square plus 4 into s square plus 1, just like the previous problems. So here power 4 given, after factorization you are getting quadratic factors x square plus 4 into x square plus 1. Now substitute these quadratic factors. As of previous formula, what you have to do, 1 by s square plus a square into s square plus b square, you can write 1 by b square minus a square into 1 by s square plus a square minus 1 by s square plus b square, where b greater than a. So b square means you have to write here 2 square and a square means 1. So here a is equal to, what is a value? A is equal to 1 and b is equal to 2. Substitute in the formula. So unable to accommodate in one slide. Next, let us go to the next slide. So what we did here, we did the fourth degree expression we converted into product of factors of quadratic factors, and we are using the same formula that gives. Let us go to the next slide. What you did here, you see, so s, you take s outside, 1 by s square plus 1 into s square plus 4. Now apply the formula. After applying formula, 4 minus 1 means 3. 1 by 3, L inverse of s into 1 by s square plus 1 minus 1 by s square plus 4. That is 1 by 3 into L inverse of s by s square plus 1 minus s by s square plus 4. Now standard formula. What is the standard formula here we are using here? S by s square plus 1 and s by s square plus 4. 1 can be written as 1 square and 4 can be written as 2 square. The standard formula L inverse of s by s square plus a square is cos at. Therefore, s by s square plus 1 square is cos t, and L inverse of s by s square plus 2 square is cos 2t. The answer is 1 by 3 into cos t minus cos 2t. So here you are getting s extra. Apply the formula for the remaining things. Put s as it is. Instead of sine, you are getting cos. That's it. S is there in numerator. That's why the formula becomes cos. Are you able to get it? So what we did, we converted into quadratic factors. Once denominator is product of two quadratic factors, then apply the formula, put s as it is, then it will convert into formula s by s square plus s square. That's it. Note it down so that we can move on. This is the last problem of this class. Very last problem. 9 problems we covered on partial fractions. So solving inverse Laplace transforms by using partial fractions. We did at about all types of problems. All these 9 questions are previous questions. All these 9 questions are previous questions for 5 marks. So make sure, be careful guys, you will get 5 marks from this topic. Note it down. Let us close the class. Shall I give homework for you? Yes, we did at about 9 problems on this topic. Now shall I give homework? Yes, I will give homework, but very little bit one thing, because you have to practice all these nine problems also. Note it down, all these problems, practice them so that you will get knowledge about this topic. Once you are able to understand this concept, you can do any problem on that topic. So practice it. Now note it down, the homework. Yes. So I will give only 1 or 2 problems for homework. So note down, yes, these are the 2 problems I am giving. So note down guys, first problem. What is the first problem? Yes, the first problem is find L inverse of s by s plus 1 into s plus 2. So what to do here? You have to convert into, first of all, partial fractions. For s plus 1, a by s plus 1. For s plus 2, b by s plus 2. Take LCM, cancel denominator, equate numerators, find a value and b value, substitute them, then you will get. That is the first 2-3 problems we did in this video lesson. And the second one is, second homework is find L inverse of 1 by s square plus 4 into s square plus 9. Again using the formula. What is the formula you have to use here? Which formula you have to use? Yes, this is the formula you have to use. This formula you have to use in the homework problem also. You have to use this formula. In second homework, in second problem, you have to use that formula. Then apply the standard formula of inverse Laplace transform. That gives answer. Very easy. Both the problems are very easy. Just note it down. So what we covered today is use of partial fractions to find inverse Laplace transforms. We given how to convert the rational fractions into partial fractions, and we did at about 9 problems, and I am giving 2 homework problems. Submit in you practice all those 9 problems, and then do these 2 homework problems and submit these homework problems in Google Classroom, so that I can correct, I can verify, I can respond you in Google Classroom. So submit your homework in Google Classroom. Are you getting, guys? And if you are any queries, for any queries, mail me at naresh.debadi@gmail.com. So you can message me in WhatsApp also, or you can mail me, or you can write in Google Classroom also. I can able to. Yes, you put in your queries in Google Classroom or mail, anywhere, so that I can respond. I can respond quickly. So these are the things we covered. So in last 4 classes, what we covered: inverse Laplace transforms, and the properties: linearity property, first shifting theorem, change scale property, second shifting theorem, and the fifth concept is use of partial fractions. Use of partial fractions to find inverse Laplace transforms. That's it for today. Thank you, guys. See you tomorrow. So repeatedly I am saying, by heart all formulas, and practice all the problems and do homework.